All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joseph Gonzalez, so let's get through this. I know that you're interested in the High Intent Seller Leads Masterclass. So we've had over 100 agents interested in this particular program. And what I'm going to do now is I have my notes here and I'm going to go over the details of what you're going to receive. But a couple of notes really quick. So I was really weary of actually sharing this because it honestly it's a moneymaker for us, right? So we're allowed to charge agents $1,500 per month because they're doing really well with it. And whenever Ryan and I started talking about the process of actually giving this to other people, we were both like, I don't know if that's a good idea, but I think we both convinced each other that the entire reason that we run our companies is to help other people, to help agents be more successful. So in that, let's talk a little bit about what we're trying to accomplish here. So over 100 agents within the first 2 weeks are interested in the seller masterclass, right? The high intent seller masterclass. What we're going to do is we're going to allow 10 agents and only 10 agents, and there's a reason behind that. The first 10 agents are going to be able to have access to the masterclass, meaning that it's going to be a live masterclass, and we're going to go over in detail the material that you need to get high intent seller leads, right? To just really start setting appointments. Now, the reason we're going only 10 is because we want to make sure that those 10 agents get results. And what will happen is the other 90 agents who decide not to move forward or can't get in because 10 other agents got in first, they will be put on a waiting list. It's going to be a month-long waiting list. The reason we want to go a month long, again, is because we want to make sure these 10 agents get the results. The idea for us is, hey, we're going to charge a lot less than normal, but what we're going to do is we're going to get those results, and that's going to cause us to be able to continue to grow and help more agents because they're going to be able to see the real results. The current real results, I'll tell you the numbers right now. We are seeing a 66% conversion rate, meaning 66% of agents who are paying us the $1,500 per month are getting an appointment within the first 3 weeks. Let me say that again. There's a 66% conversion rate, meaning that the agents who are using us to do their seller lead generation are getting a appointment set in the first 3 weeks, 1 to 2 appointments. Actually, one of the agents has a $800,000 listing appointment that they just messaged me about. All right, and that happened within 3 weeks of running these particular ads that you're going to be running in this entire setup. So if you want to be one of the first agents, all you have to do is send me a message that says I'm in. We'll send you the payment link, and once you pay, you will be one of the first 10 that are in. Everybody else, again, will be put on a 30-day waiting list. So what are you going to get in this? So let's go into detail a bit. So what Ryan has done for the last 3 to 4 years has basically been working with real estate teams throughout the United States. And he's really honed his process. There are some things that are very integral to the success of a seller lead campaign, and that's why a lot of marketers can't do that. They don't know how to, and they're not putting in the time and effort to really understand how this process works. So that's why they always sell agents buyer leads, right? And I'm sure you've got on the phone and they've said something to the effect of, hey, we only do buyer leads, but sometimes we get seller leads through the buyer campaigns. Raise your hand if that's you, right? We're focusing only on sellers, and then sometimes you'll get a seller who will also be buying, right? And that's the case of actually one of the agents right now that's part of this first case study who has gotten 2 appointments. One of the sellers is actually going to buy first, and so they're looking at homes, and then they're going to sell their house, right? And that's happened in 3 weeks. So what I want you to understand is through this process, we want to make sure that you're getting exactly what you need and what Ryan has done. So what you're going to be getting, and I have the notes here, Ryan has content that's guaranteed to get results. You're going to get the exact Facebook ad campaign, the exact way you have to set up the campaign, which a lot of people don't give you that specifically for sellers. You're going to get the exact Zapier basics that you need to make sure you have set up. And then we're going to go through follow-up scripts and tips to make sure that you're able to get on phones with people, right? That's how we're able to use certain text messages to get the seller interested in having the conversation. And then beyond that, we're going to discuss actually going into auto filtering your bad leads, or quote unquote lower quality leads. And once we've done that, what you're going to be able to do is then as you're on the live call, you're going to be able to ask questions and get those answers. And then from there, you're going to be able to set up everything, right? You should be setting up everything on the masterclass. So again, if you want to be one of the 10 agents out of the 100 agents that we're going to be sending this exact message to, who are going to be watching this exact video, you send me a Facebook message that says, hey, Joseph, I want the seller masterclass. I want to be a part of the case study. We'll send you the payment link. You pay. If you're one of the first 10, you're in. If you're not, you'll be put on a 30-day waiting list, and you'll just see the results that these folks are getting. So again, just send me a message that says I'm in, and we look forward to seeing you in the masterclass. If you have any questions between now and then, make sure you send them as quickly as possible, because I guarantee this will fill up, because we're only doing 10 people out of 100. And to get seller leads within the first 3 weeks, or actually appointments within the first 3 weeks, is almost unheard of. So I'm really excited about this. You're getting this at a 70% discount from what we actually make whenever we manage people's ads. And so for those of you who are getting this, you are getting it again at a tremendous discount, a tremendous rate. So I look forward to having you in the masterclass. I look forward to seeing what results the first 10 agents get from this new setup that we're doing, as far as like having a masterclass for this. And yeah, we shouldn't probably be doing this, because that means we're losing some money. But I think in the long run, right, if you think like we think, the long run is what we should be playing for, and not the short-term money. So we may lose some short-term money in this, but for the long haul, we want to make sure that agents are successful, and in turn, that means we're successful. So again, send me a message if you're interested. We'll see you guys in the masterclass, and thank you for your time.